Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz and today we are playing something I'm calling Boros Spirits. This is very similar to the Boros Tribe deck, but the player who managed to make top 32 in a 250-ish players event on Magic Online cut the Boros Tribe stuff. So there's no Tribe combo. Instead, we're playing a mid-range deck. We've got Sneaky Snacker, Spirit Mascot as threats, Scrapwork Mutt, and Voldaren Epicure. And then the engine cards are Pursue the Past, Thrilling Discovery. We have Faithless Looting, some removal with Torch the Tower, and Fiery Temper. And then all of this is pieced together with the Spirits, Aurora Eidolon and Sandstorm Eidolon, which allow you to keep getting back cards, keep getting epic amounts of value with your draw spells. Some Thraben Charms here, and then the mana base looks all right. The player said that this is like their second time ever that they played Pauper, so they kind of threw it together. Some of the numbers might indicate that, I'm not sure. They have this one of Sacred Cat in the sideboard. Don't know that that makes that much sense, but you can pitch it, I guess. One more Thraben Charm, a split of 2 Dust to Dust and Gorilla Shamans, some more Prismatic Strands, and the Festivities to wipe, and then 4 Pyroblast effects, and a Flaring Pain. Let's see if we can beat some people down with Boros Spirits. A giant spirit mascot can get the job done. I'll see you in the matches. This video is brought to you by Card Market, Europe's largest TCG marketplace. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Round 1, we're on the play. Let's come out swinging. Not exactly, but we can start okay. So let's keep... Interestingly, Torch the Tower, we can bargain something. Let's play the Windscarred Crag and pass the turn. Our opponent plays a Forest. So it could be Elves or a land destruction deck. They cycle a Generous Ent. Kind of makes me think, okay, Highland Forest, they're probably playing some sort of red-green ramp. Let's go Scrapwork Mutt and then discard the Faithless Looting. We find another Looting. They play the Highland Forest. I have a Spirit Mascot. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard. I'm just going to play out my 2 creatures and then pass the turn. They might have a Breath Weapon, but I'm playing directly into that, I guess. Do you have it? Thermokarst. Okay. Really, really slow land destruction. So let's start by... I guess I can just attack out. And then I can Faithless Looting, discard Fiery Temper. Faithless Looting. We'll discard Fiery Temper and the Aurora Eidolon. We can go face with the Fiery Temper. Bonk. Play land and pass. I go Acid Moss. I'm going to Blood Token and discard this Torch the Tower. Finding another Eidolon. Alright, let's get in for 4. I have nothing else I can do. I need to draw a white source. Our opponent is at 4. They have a Wild Growth. Currently they have 5 mana. Goes for a Writhing Chrysalis. That stops my aggro plan. If I can draw a white source, I can discard the Aurora Eidolon with the Pursue the Past. They're going to suplex my 2/2. They don't want that thing to grow. Let's Voldaren Epicure. So now they're within striking distance at 3 life. We'll go ahead and discard the Aurora Eidolon. There's a Fiery Temper. So just one way to discard and I can blast them. I'm not going to block. There's a chance I could just get in. If they don't have a creature, I can attack with everything and then maybe play a Voldaren Epicure off the top. I'm surprised that I've drawn... Let's see, I guess we had 4 lands. If I top deck a Plains, I'll play the Thrilling Discovery. Both of my Eidolons will come back to my hand, and then I can discard the Fiery Temper and shoot them. Opponent has Writhing Chrysalis number 2. But I think this time I would block with the Scrapwork Mutt because I can unearth it to discard the Fiery Temper potentially. Or at least to try to find a land. They've blown up my last land. My other land. Okay, well I'm not having a great time. Let's play Boros Garrison. That was a great rip actually. Pick up the mountain. And can I get there? This just have to fade another... Let's see, they've played 3 land destructions so far. They have 2 cards left in hand. They're paying 5 mana for a boarding party. Cascades into a Writhing Chrysalis. I can block all of these creatures and then hit them with the Fiery Temper. That's going to be pretty satisfying if I can make it happen. Getting in. We will block. And then they've got an Eldrazi Repurposer. Lots of Eldrazi on the table. They're spending a lot of time doing a lot of things, and all we had was lightning bolts and just wins the game, apparently. They came out so slow. I don't know if they're like used to playing this deck, but I will take it. Let's go Thrilling Discovery. Aurora Eidolons come back. We'll discard 2 cards. Yes, I would definitely like to use the ability. And Fiery Temper, gonna go right to the dome. Faces the place. We take game 1. Let's see. There's not much to bring in. I guess Thraben Charm might be better than Prismatic Strands if I have it. I don't have Prismatic Strands in my main deck. Okay. Torch the Tower doesn't seem super good. So we brought in a Thraben Charm. Alright. We have opened a no-lander. Not very good against land destruction. Or I guess really good against land destruction, depending on what your how you feel about that. Let's keep. Get rid of the Scrapwork Mutt. Yeah. If they're threatening turn 2 land destruction, I cannot play everything out in the order I want. They go for a Utopia Sprawl, so they could have turn 2 land destruction. For playing Voldaren Epicure on turn 1 is not amazing. I'll play the Plains and pass. I drew a Thraben Charm, which can be used to take out the Sprawl if they just don't have anything. Okay, they play a Highland Forest, and then they pass. So I will take out your land, take out your Utopia Sprawl. Maybe that was the wrong move, because if they have another land, they can now hit me with the Thermokarst. They go after my Plains. It was my plan all along. Let's play land, play Thrilling Discovery. We will discard Snacker and Aurora Eidolon. Discard, discard. And then I drew a Scrapwork Mutt. If I can Scrapwork Mutt, discard Snacker, Faithless Looting. They might go after my red source now. They go after the white source again. Okay. Play Plains, Scrapwork Mutt. Discard Snack. Get in for 2. They've got another Acid Moss. The hits keep coming. We can bring back this other Snacker. Let's go for Faithless Looting to bring back the Snacker. And then my best discards would probably be more Eidolons and just drawing more multicolored spells. Okay, I will discard Snacker and the Spirit Mascot. Play the Crag and get in for 4. I now have 6 damage with my Thraben Charm. So that's why I kept the Thraben. Also, the Epicure here can allow me to kind of dig more. They go Boarding Party, which will find Malevolent Rumble, choosing a Writhing Chrysalis. They get in for 6. Let's go white, destroy, or we're going to deal damage to the Boarding Party, pow. And then play the Windscarred Crag and attack in for 6. They choose to block with a Spawn. They're at 10 instead. Plays out a Writhing Chrysalis. So with the Chrysalis in play, I can attack with my Snackers, and then I'll have to use a draw spell to return them. But I have another Snacker in the graveyard, so I think it's fine. They're doing some things. What's it going to be? Another Repurposer. I guess I can leave my Scrapwork Mutt back to block the Writhing Chrysalis. And pursue the pass now, which is pretty good because the Eidolon will go back to hand. So I just attack with my Snacks. Snacks coming in. They go to 8. We'll play Pursue the Past. Eidolon comes back to hand. Oh yeah, the value. Then we get to discard it. Draw. Sweet. Let's see, I can't kill the Chrysalis this turn. I'm going to play out my Epicure. And I'm not sure if I want to play the Boros Garrison. I know they can just blow it up with their land destruction if they draw it. But it's just so much better if I have that in play, so I'm going to play it. They play a land. Do they have it? I'll get in for 3. Okay. I don't know that I need to block. If they don't have another flying blocker, they're once again dead, I think. They brought in Weather the Storms, though. They have 2 in the graveyard. So let's say they have Weather Storm in hand. Plays out a Generous Ent. I'm going to play my Spirit Mascot, which will return the Eidolon to hand. Then we'll play a land. Get in for 6, which will really just be 2 damage. Okay. And then cast the Faithless Looting, which will trigger the Mascot a bunch of times. I wonder what their last card is. They untap, then they gain some life with a food. We'll discard Aurora Eidolon and Faithless Looting. 2 Snackers return. My Spirit Mascot's now at 5/5. Now I can Pursue the Past, return the Eidolon and discard the Fiery Temper, or I can just Faithless Looting and discard double Fiery Temper. They have a Rooftop Percher to get rid of something. They also gain some life, which is annoying. Maybe they get rid of the Pursue the Past. It's got to be the Pursue the Past or the Faithless Looting. Aurora Eidolon is another thing they can get rid of, but I don't know if it's going to win the game if they do that. They get rid of Pursue the Past and the Aurora Eidolon. And then I get my Spirit Mascot to be a 6/6, which means it can now block both the Writhing Chrysalis and the Genercent, or just attack in on the following turn. They're back to 11 life. We've got another spell here, another Eldrazi Repurposer. So now their Writhing Chrysalis can be a 6/7 and bash in. Don't want to block that one then. Let's see. I guess I'm going to go Scrapwork Mutt. We're going to discard the Fiery Temper. We're going to take out your Rooftop Percher. And then I will attack with my snacks. I'll take 2 damage. I will discard the Fiery Temper. Blast you with the Fiery Temper. I go to 6. Spear Mascot gets bigger. Play the Windscarred Crag. I have a Thraben Charm now. So I can take out whatever their largest creature is and then just smash in, but probably just want to take out the Chrysalis and then start attacking over it. Then they'll only have 1 blocker. All right, they concede. Love it. I'll see you in round 2. We're here in round 2 on the play. I have some good cards. Let's keep it. If my Spirit Mascot is not going to die, it might be... No. Like we could go Mascot and then snack. Okay. When it's on Mountain. So we know the first thing to do is Thrilling Discovery, discarding Eidolon. Red, white. Thrilling Discovery. Yup. We're paying. We're going to discard 2 cards. Return Sneaky Snack. Then grab the prize, just returning a Sneaky Snack. Let's go for Voldaren Epicure. Discarding the Eidolon. Attacking for 2. Maybe it would have been better to stay back on defense. I'm not sure. Spirit Mascot, I really need to be huge. They plot a Highway Robbery, so they probably have a response. My best draw is now any of these 2 mana draw spells. Pursue the Past or Thrilling Discovery. Draw Windscarred Crag. Not great. I'll get in for 3. I'm back to 20 with my life gain, so that's solid. All these mountains, though, we need some card draw. Highway Robbery without playing any pingers first. This card's another snacker. Bad news for the home team. Plays out of Voldaren Epicure. So I guess there's no sense attacking now because they have more power on the table. They get in. I'm at 17. Come on, Pursue the Past. Off the top. Plots a robbery. Wow, this is bad. I'll pass the turn. They're attacking in. So we will trade our creatures. I'm definitely not the beatdown here. We're at 15. Could just be dead. They Faithless Looting. And they have the Fiery Temper to put me to 12. The Spirit Mascot isn't even like helping me right now. We draw Thrilling Discovery. I'm going to play... Well, the Mascot doesn't help me right now. So let's just play the Thrilling Discovery. Bring the cards back. And then I will discard them. Discard and discard. Now I get the Snacker. And now we'll play Land. Play Spirit Mascot. Say no. And then I'll play Pursue the Past. Red and white. And now I will bring them back. Spirit Mascot's going to grow if they don't have bolts. Looks like they don't have bolts, but maybe they don't care that much. I will now discard the Sneaky Snacker. All right, that turned things around, I guess, relatively quickly. Now I can discard an Eidolon, but I am at 16. It's not over. They're getting in for 4. I'll go to 12. As soon as they find a Gutter Snipe, I'm just dead. Here's the Gutter Snipe. They have Highway Robbery. Every time I play Magic lately, I just get absolutely dominated by a Gutter Snipe. There's a Lightning Bolt and a Fire Blast. Okay. Good times. Good times. We're going to get in the Prismatic Strands. Torch the Tower is good. I don't know if Sacred Cat or Thraben Charm are accomplishing that much, but Thraben Charm can take out the snackers from their yard. So I'm at 63. Maybe this... Okay, what cards are bad? I guess the Voldaren Epicure is like the worst card. Alright, we'll submit. Maybe they have... Maybe this player has the Sacred Cat so they can have a white spell for the Prismatic Strands. I don't know if the Sacred Cat is doing enough, though. Alright, keep. Land, pass. I wonder if it makes sense to hold up Thraben Charm for their turn 2 snacker. Maybe I can just do that later. We draw. Play Pursue the Past. We will discard the snacker. More Pursue the Pasts. Okay, I mean, the life gain is good. They Lava Dart the snacker. Plays a mountain. Here comes their own snacker. Grab the prize, discarding Faithless Looting. So not snacker there. We have the ability to Thraben Charm them, but I don't know if it's worth it for the moment. I want to probably... Okay, Spirit Mascot's solid, but I need lands. We're going to Pursue the Past. and discard this Faithless Looting. Dang. Okay, not in a good spot. Where's my lands? They have a Highway Robbery. There's a Sneaky Snacker. Plays out a Voldaren Epicure. I cannot bargain. Let's pursue the past. Discard Scrapwork Mutt. Finally finding a land. I'll pass the turn. When it's getting in. Going to block Snack on Snack. Then I have to spend a little bit of mana trying to get the stack back. Cast a Faithless Looting. Snacker comes back. So now I can like torch the tower of the Snacker and then use the Raven Charm to clear their board. They plot a Highway Robbery. Alright, so pop this, and then we'll just get rid of your graveyard. They choose Lava Dart on their own creature. Because they didn't know that I didn't bargain it. Goodbye to your graveyard. That is huge for me. Now they're back just down to 3 cards in hand. 3 mana. They do have the card in exile. If they play like a Kessig or something, I can Scrapwork Mutt, discard Fiery Temper, bash the Kessig, or the Gutter Snipe, or whatever they play. Here's a Gutter Snipe. Scary, scary, scary. But I have an answer. Not gonna be the answer. Highway Robbery. See how many more Snackers you have in hand. Fiery Temper. That is pretty brutal. Best draw for me would be a mountain. We found a mountain. So now I can use Pursue the Past. We don't have Pursue the Past. We're going to go for, I guess, just still, I can Faithless Looting from the graveyard. I think I just Scrapwork Mutt still. Scrapwork Mutt. We'll discard the Fiery Temper. And then bash the Gutter Snipe. Get out of here. Then next turn, Spirit Mascot, Thrilling Discovery, discard Prismatic Strands. Will my opponent attack in? They attack. I will block. I need to save every point of damage. They have a Kessig and a Voldaren Epicure. Another land would be amazing. We have a Scrapwork Mutt again. I think I lead on the Thrilling Discovery, but that doesn't make sense either. I could play Scrapwork Mutt, discard the Fiery Temper, and then if I draw a land, I can play Scrapwork Mutt, discard the Prismatic Strands. I think I just need to gain the life. Go Thrilling Discovery. Discard Fiery Temper, Prismatic Strands. Snacker will return. We will Kapow the Kessig. They've got a Lightning Bolt. I go to 11. Another Kessig. No! They discard a Mountain. Alright, so maybe this is my turn to take the game, because I have the Strands in the graveyard. I'm at 10. I get to play Mascot. Ooh, we have Thrilling Discovery. We'll play the Mascot. We're going to go Thrilling Discovery. Discard Snacker and the Aurora Eidolon. Snacker will return. Makes the Mascot bigger. I'm finally back in the game. This is so, like, tight. Play the Plains. I'll attack in for 2. Yeah. Now I feel like I'm actually in the game. I'm going to place a Mountain. They're going to discard to a Blood token, discarding a Mountain. Maybe would have kept the Mountain in hand then. Alright. My turn. I got a lot of damage. And I found a Mountain. Well, let's play a Mountain. Play a Spirit Mascot. Which I'm going to say no to the Aurora Eidolon, just to grow my other Spirit Mascot. Play out a Pursue the Past. We'll return the Eidolon. We'll discard Sneaky Snacker, though, which returns the Sneaky Snacker. My Spirit Mascot is a 6/6. I'll attack for 10. Turning the corner. They block my 6/6. They'll take 4 going to 14. Grab the prize. They discard a Mountain. So if they might have drawn the Mountain, or they might have drawn the Grab the Prize, but if they had kept the Mountain in hand previously, they could have gotten a little further. We didn't have to Prismatic Strands because that Mountain, that Grab the Prize only represented a single point of damage. We win the game! I'll try it again. This deck seems to really need to draw lands on time. Alright, I can keep this. They play a Mountain. Do I looting on turn 1? I don't think so. I'll play... Actually, I can... No. Play Windscarred Crag. I got a 21. They grab the prize, discarding Sneaky Snack. Happening already. Let's start with a Thrilling Discovery. Sneaky Snack as well. I will discard Snacker, Aurora Eidolon. Snacker returns. We have a Torch the Tower and the Raven Charm again. They play Epicure. Gets in for 2. Alright, my turn. I will play land. I have the Spirit Mascot. Do I want to try and hold up anything? Alright, I'm just going to hold. Lava Dart on the Snacker. Okay. Let's kill your Snacker and Raven Charm you again. Yeah. Oh, I guess that just exiled it regardless. I didn't need to Raven Charm there. I just imagined that the Sneaky Snacker was not gone. Now I have Spirit Mascot, so whenever a card leaves my graveyard, I put a counter on it, which means I can, they're Faithless Looting. I can go Spirit Mascot plus cast Faithless Looting, which will earn some stuff. Looks like not this time. Play the Spirit Mascot. I'm going to attempt to return that to hand. They might Tormod's Crypt here. They do Tormod's Crypt. We'll play land, play the Scrapwork Mutt. I will discard Mountain, finding Aurora Eidolon. They play out a Kessig. They only have one card in hand. Okay, never mind. They had a robbery that was plotted. Okay. Well, they can discard the card that's in hand, or they can sacrifice the land. Then it puts them to 3 cards in hand, which they choose to do. 3 cards in hand. Do they just kill the mascot? They do. We will block. I can play the Aurora Eidolon and then sacrifice it to prevent damage. I'm going to try that. Aurora Eidolon on the table. Is it good enough? Is it going to do anything? Prevent the next 3 damage that will be dealt to any target. They have another land. Searing Blaze. So I'm going to go target me. I take 1 damage. We're going to try Scrapwork Mutt and discard the Faithless Looting. And then flash back the Faithless Looting. Is that good enough? I'm going to try it. Faithless Looting. We'll convert these lands maybe. And land. Alright. So if I bargain this spell, it deals 3 damage and we scry 1. What I'm going to do is bring back the Scrapwork Mutt, attack with everything, and then bargain the Mutt, killing the Flame Breather. I'm at 9 now. They have to discard 2 cards. Okay, they're just going to block. I think I have to block as well. Maybe not. Maybe yes. I block. I need to have as much life in my hand as possible. All right. Pursue the Past gets to, let's go red, white. Return the Eidolon. We'll discard the Eidolon. And then play Scrapwork Mutt. Discard the Prismatic Strands. Kill the Kessig, sacrificing the Scrapwork Mutt. This deck is kind of sweet. Are they going to Fiery Temper me or kill me? I will keep the Fiery Temper on top. I can Pursue the Past, discarding Sneaky Snacker, which returns the Sneaky Snacker. And then I can also Scrapwork Mutt, discarding the Fiery Temper and get in, but maybe it's not like the best plan. Maybe I just has to Pursue the Past from the graveyard. Return the Eidolon. Discard the Snacker. Return the Snacker. Okay. Land. Cast Pursue the Past from hand. Wheat. White, red. Discard the Aurora Eidolon. Back to 15. All this incremental life gain has been pretty good, and I've been trying to figure out how to have a game plan that works against the mono red Madness deck when I'm playing my like Seeker combo decks. So this might be the path forward. Some sort of red, white, green. I don't know about gates, but red, white, green seems solid. They discarded a Fiery Temper, put me to 12. They have another Highway Robbery. And the Tormod's Crypt. We have Aurora Eidolon in the graveyard, so I'm going to cast the Pursue the Past from the graveyard. Attempt to return Aurora Eidolon. Then maybe we will return it. Okay, I guess they're fine with that. Then I'll discard it. And then I will play a land. And then what do we do? I guess I just go Scrapwork Mutt. Now they exile my graveyard. Okay. I'll get in for 2. So the thing about graveyard exile in mono red, I don't think it's that good. It kind of takes the place of the cards that would win you the game. Like, we're getting extra value because they are trying to stop me rather than trying to go through me. I don't know if that's the plan that would make the most sense. Okay, they cast a Highway Robbery. Will they sacrifice a land again? If so, you should have floated mana. But no, they discard a Sneaky Snacker. All right, we're slowly accruing value. I've got my snacks coming in. Let's attack for 2. I mean, I have the option to play my Aurora Eidolon. Just don't want to. Let's go Thrilling Discovery. We'll discard Aurora Eidolon and the Prismatic Strands. I'm a Faithless Looting. Play a Pursue the Past. I'm at 24 cards in deck. Draw. We're going to discard the Windscarred Crag. Play the land. Play the Eidolon. It seems like I'm at the position where I should try to beat down. Okay, they kill my Eidolon. I will use the Prismatic Strands. Sure. They're attacking in. 2 cards in hand. Faithless Looting in the graveyard. Lava Dart in the graveyard. Plays the Faithless Looting. This has been quite a grind. Gets rid of 2 mountains. My turn. We have the Thraben Charm now. So I can Pursue the Past. think I'm going to Faithless Looting. Discard Fiery Temper Snacker. Fiery Temper, discard Snacker. Pop your Snacker. Play Windscarred Crag. Attack in for 4. I feel like maybe it makes sense to play Pursue the Past anyway, even though the Snacker's not going to come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll discard this mountain. Okay. Don't want to deck out. They discard the Gutter Snipe. That's a good sign for me. Play a mountain. 2 cards in hand. My turn. We'll attack in for 4. Opponent will go to 8. So now I can play Faithless Looting. Double bolt them. Alright, we'll try Faithless Looting. Discard, discard. Fiery Temper, you. Fiery Temper, you. Wow. And then I'll play out the Mascot. Then play the Plains. Seems like we're going to get there. What a grind. Gutter Snipe for the opponent. They have a grab the prize. We will Thraben Charm. Exile your graveyard. Lava Dart targeting me. Let's just prevent some damage targeting me. I'm at 15. I have a Thraben Charm to take out the Gutter Snipe. They Lava Dart me. Lava Dart me again. 1 card in hand. This is funny. I have a couple of ways to kill their creature. Play the Sandstorm Eidolon. Charm. Pop the Gutter Snipe. Attack. Yeah. Sweet. GG's. We'll see everybody in round 3. Round 3 versus Deodato. He struck me as a white weenie player, probably because of the Thraben Inspector. Okay. We've got some decent start here, I think. Let's see what our opponent's doing. Mountain. So, we play the Crag. We're going to go Scrapwork Mud, discard Snack turn 2, and then maybe not. They Highway Robbery, discarding a Snack. So we're just back in the same matchup again. Pauper. You silly guys. Let's Scrapwork Mutt, discard Sneaky Snacker. Opponent goes for the Gutter Snipe. So can I find a damage spell? Probably not here, huh? There's an opportunity. We draw the Fiery Temper like a boss. Scrapwork Mutt, discard Fiery Temper. Yes. What an epic draw. Right off the top. Bash in. Never didn't have it. Okay. Nice Gutter Snipe. And now we have Pursue the Past. We can go Epicure, discard Sandstorm Eidolon for value, then cast Pursue the Past, bringing back the Snacker, and getting the Eidolon back in hand to discard. Just so much value. We're at 16. Now 14. I mean, opponent is taking damage, but they used one of their Gutter Snipes. They're not likely to have a second. We have double Eidolon. Or I can Scrapwork Mutt, discard the Eidolon, and then save the Epicure for later, because the Scrapwork Mutt is more damage in hand. Let's do that. Scrapwork Mutt. Boom, boom. We'll discard Aurora Eidolon. We'll cast Pursue the Past. Yep. We'll return that one to hand. We'll discard it. We'll draw. Snacker will return. We'll attack him for 4. I mean, I don't feel safe, but I feel better than I was. Epicure coming down. We have 8 power on the table. They cast a Faithless Looting. That's a pretty good art to choose, I think. It's a fun, fancy version. Pretty sweet. I think the best is for me to... Okay, they have another Snacker in the graveyard. They discarded Looting. They're going to pop my Scrapwork Mutt with a Lava Dart. I guess they feel like they're on the back foot now. They Lava Dart another Scrapwork Mutt. Gets in for 2. I'm going to Scrapwork Mutt, unearth, discard Sandstorm Eidolon, lay out Thrilling Discovery, return the Eidolons, discard Eidolon, play a land, play an Epicure, and then I will attack in for 4, leaving back the Snacker to deal with their Snacker. Okay, they're at 9. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have left back the Snacker. Let's see how they attack. They have 6 damage just from the Fiery Tempers. But I feel like I'm winning the long game is the thing. They Lava Dart my Snacker. They get in. I think I win. I'm just not blocking. I guess they have a second Lava Dart. We will Scrapwork Mutt. Discard the Fiery Temper. Fiery Temper is going to go face. Then we're going to attack for 5. They're liable to use a Lava Dart on this Scrapwork Mutt here, probably. They use the Lava Dart. Will they take the 3? Alright, we got 'em! Thrilling Discovery. Let's bring those Auroras back. Eidolons. We're going to discard Fiery Temper, Eidolon. Snacker returns, because we got to get him back on the table. They can scoop it up. Yes, we took game 1. Sweet. I'm going to cut the epicures for Thraben Charms and Strands. Awesome. Okay, try again. Interesting. Let's keep... Depends if they have Relic, right? But we could go loot, discard Snacker, Strands, and then cast Pursue the Past on turn 2. My opponent's going to loot on turn 1. Oh my. I hope... let's see how many Snackers they have. They have 2 Snackers. Okay, so they're likely to cast a Snacker spell. I'm going to go looting as well. Discarding Snack, Sandstorm Eidolon. Pass the turn. It's kind of like we have the same amount of value. They play a Mountain, Kessig. We draw. Okay, they had an upkeep stop, which is interesting. I'll pursue the past. Return the Eidolon. Discard the Eidolon. Snacker returns. I have more Snackers. Yes. Snack, snack, snack. That's awesome. But they have Snackers too, and they're highway robberying. And I'm on the back foot. I need to kill the Flame Breather. So I'm going to have to play the Windscarred Crag. This turn I'm going to Thrilling Discovery. Discard Snacker and Prismatic Strands. Both of their Snackers return. I still have the Torch Tower in the deck, but it can't kill the Flame Breather. They get in for 1. I'll go to 20. Boulder and Epicure. Okay. My turn. What do we get? Mountain. Play Thrilling Discovery. Turn the Eidolon. Yes, we'll discard Snacker Eidolon. Snacker's return. Play the Crag. That's the turn. It looks like we're discarding the Eidolon. This next turn I have Faithless Looting plus Fiery Temper to kill the Kessig. When attacking in. I think I have to block their Epicure, because I think their Snackers are just going to come right back right now. They have a Relic. It's annoying. They crack the Relic. Let's cast Faithless Looting. Draw. We'll discard Eidolon. Discard Fiery Temper. We'll Madness the Fiery Temper. Blast the Kessig. They're going to Fiery Temper in response. Going face. Okay, that one's dead. Play the Crag. Pass the turn. Lightning to block. They play land. 2 mana. Nope, they're going to wait until the end step. Or in the second combat, so that they can get their Snacker right backer. Okay, I'm at 11. Highway robbery. Maybe they will sacrifice a land. We go up to 4 cards in hand. Yep, that's what they do. Snacker is back. They play a Relic. So they crack it right away. I will try this Faithless Looting. I'll discard Plains and Mountain. Sneaky Snacker attempts to return. They crack the Relic. Okay, Snacker does not return. Let's go Faithless Looting. Discard Snacker. Discard Plains. Play a land. Exile a Snacker. They will Lava Dart their Snacker. They Lightning Bolt their own Snacker. Just to keep it around. Okay. Okay, another draw spell. Grab the prize, discarding Faithless Looting. Snacker returns. This is so ridiculous. This card is... Come on. With the snacks. It's the whole game. Who has the more Snackers? Just... Can we snack? Can we not snack? Who's snacking this time? I'm at 6 life. I'm going to go back up to 8 life, 9 life. We have a Scrapwork Mutt. Let's just pursue the past first. Discard this Mountain. Snacker returns. Play Windscarred Crag. I'm at 9. I'm actually going to Prismatic Strands on blue this turn. Or maybe black. Strands on black. Am I dead? Lightning Bolt. Strands on black. Go to 5. They grab the prize, put me to 3 life. And then they have the Fiery Temper. Well played. They are all in on their relics, huh? I guess I have to be a little bit less aggressive, putting everything in the graveyard. Wonder if the Volder and Epicures are good to have. Like, maybe they're better than the Mutts? I don't know. We'll just try it the way it was. Alright. Keep. We have a turn 2 snack. And the Thrilling Discovery. Thrilling Discovery can discard Snacker and Looting. Or the Mutt. Probably the Looting. And then I can flash back to Looting. What a weird game. Crag, your turn. I wonder what Pauper would look like if Snacker were banned. Like, would it be cruddy? They go Relic or Progenitus. Well, I can cast Thrilling Discovery. White red. We will discard, let's see. I guess Prismatic Strands and Snacker. They'll exile the Thrilling Discovery. Snacker will return. Plays out an Epicure. Okay. My Prismatic Strands is gone from the graveyard. I will attack for 2. And then let's cast another Thrilling Discovery. Discarding Eidolon Mountain and play Crag. Opponent discards a Snacker. They're well in control of the snacker game. Who's got the snacks? Who's got the most getting it done? Casting a Faithless Looting, which returns the sneaky snacker. Yep. Oh my god. They have trip snacks in the graveyard, or double snacks, so I need to exile their graveyard. They can't really crack the relic right now, which is funny. We'll get rid of the mountain. They lava dart my snacker. Okay. Play plains. Red white. Let's pursue the past. Aurora Eidolon's coming back. I will discard my own Aurora Eidolon. Maybe I'll discard my sneaky snacker. Because they might crack the relic now. They don't crack the relic. You're crazy. So now I just have to have the Thraben Charm to get rid of their snackers when they are going for this Faithless Looting. The looting happens. I believe the snackers go onto the battlefield, or the thing. We go for Thraben Charm, target you. Boink. So as is, we have more snackers. They had more snackers, but now we do. They can now they can use the lava dart to take out one of my snackers, and then they can maybe try and exile all the yards. Getting rid of my Pursuit the Past. That makes sense. Okay, we're back where we started. Gets in for 3. I'm sort of on the I'm like in the aggro seat right now somehow. I'm going to Scrapwork Mutt and discard the Aurora Eidolon. We have a Spirit Mascot. Play this Windscarred Crag. I'll go to combat. Attack in. I think I'm just playing the mascot out. Maybe not. I'm playing it. I'll return the Eidolon. It's fine. Now they have to deal with the mascot. Plotting a robbery, huh? And then pays 2 mana to grab the prize, discard mountain. Interesting. They don't attack. I will Faithless Looting. Discard Aurora Eidolon. Wow. Oh gosh. Oh my. Let's play Thrilling Discovery. Bring back the Eidolons. Oh yeah. It's so good. It's so good. Discard 2 Eidolons. Oh wow. It just gets crazier. What do I even do? Like, the world is my oyster. I can Fluting. I can Faithless Looting. Bolt both of your creatures. Get in. Or I can Pursue the Past. Bring back the Aurora Eidolons. I think I'm just gonna Looting. I have too many options. I clearly don't want to. Yeah, we're just gonna Fluting. Discard Temper. And then kill the Epicure. Get off. Get out here. Kill the Snacker. Back in for 8. Next turn, my Spirit Mascot's going to be absolutely insano ginormous if they don't kill it. So they have to focus on killing that. And then they can't deal with the rest of my board. They grab the prize, discarding Gutter Sniper, turning a Sneaky Snacker. I just need it out of the way. They can't block this turn. Plays Voldaren Epicure. It's like, wait, we're just back where we were. Same exact hand, same exact situation. And another Epicure. Then they cast a Highway Robbery. Discarding Lava Dart. So Lava Dart can take out my Snacker or my Scrapwork Mutt. We have yet another Pursue the Past. I'm going to Pursue the Past. Zoomp. Bring him back. Discard the Snacker. Wow. There's so much going on here. I guess I just go white-red for Spirit Mascot. Does that even matter? I think I'm going to go Mountain and then make a white. Play this Aurora Eidolon. And use the Aurora Eidolon to stop the Lava Dart. Pew pew. Maybe I should have attacked with Scrapwork Mutt. Like, what? It doesn't matter. Just kill their creature, right? And yeah, that was a mistake, I think. Still way ahead. I was just like playing loose. I know they have the relics in their deck, so I was worried about the Lava Dart. They play out a Gutter Snipe. Declines to attack. Okay. Play another Mascot. Play Scrapwork Mutt. We'll discard Eidolon. Play Mountain. Play Pursue the Past. Eidolon returns. Mascots get bigger. We'll discard an Eidolon. I need another Eidolon. Okay. Send in the team. Opponent's doing a solid amount of blocking. They're not going to block with the Gutter Snipe. Interesting. This is 6 damage, but they can just kill my creature, huh? Lava Dart targeting Scrapwork Mutt. Okay. They'll take 4. Lava Dart targeting Snack. Fine. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Smack dead. Okay, I'm just going to pass the turn. I have some big creatures. Maybe I should have played the Pursue the Past to get the Spirit Mascot out of the way, or overly large. They go Faithless Looting. Knacker will return. I can Sandstorm Eidolon, so for 5 mana, I get to make the Gutter Snipe not be able to block. I don't even know if that's necessary either. I think what we've learned is that a decent amount of continual chip life gain is pretty good versus mono red. We win the match. We'll see you in round 4. Okay, round 4 versus Captain Tsuba. Turn 2, pursue the pass, discarding Sneaky Snacker. How can you go wrong? Play Windscarred Crag, pass the turn. This is... We're playing against mono red again. Make it stop. Oh, geez. Please. I've chosen the right deck. This was a very good decision. Decisions that I've made have all been perfect. Opponent plays Tomb Raider. Okay, that's not amazing. We'll go Voldaren Epicure and discard this Eidolon. Play Boros Garrison. Pick up the Plains. They play a Synthesizer, and they find a Mountain. We're going to have to block the Tomb Raider with the Sneaky Snacker. So they realize this and bolt it. I'll just block a rando creature, get it off the table. Play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pursue the past. We'll return the Eidolon, sure. We'll discard Snacker. Double Snacker's return. We'll discard Eidolon again. They have a Clockwork. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Gets in. I have Fiery Temper. And I can Thraben Charm. Mountain. Let's go cast Faithless Looting. Draw, discard Fiery Temper. Make red. We will bolt that one, and then go ahead and Thraben Charm, kill that one. Pass the turn. They crack their Synthesizer, and they find a Voldaren Epicure. I'm just going to shove my Snacker in front. I have the Faithless Lootings. Block. What did they get? Clockwork reveals a Reckless Lackey. That does have First Strike, so not good for me. We have Torch the Tower. Just, I can use that later. Play Faithless Looting. Discard Snacker, Sandstorm Eidolon. Snacker returns. Play Pursuit, or Thrilling Discovery. Eidolons come back. We'll discard the Eidolons. Play Mountain. I should actually just kill this Reckless Lackey so they can't draw a card. I'm at 9. I have no more flashback stuff, right? I do not. They're getting in. I block. We go to 7. They play Inventor's Axe, which will go on their 1/1. Let's go Scrapwork Mutt. Discard a land. Play a Spirit Mascot. Okay, I will return the Aurora Eidolon, but not the other one. And then play the Mountain and pass the turn. I'm at 6. I need to put the Aurora Eidolon on the table to give myself some damage prevention. They don't attack. I have a Fiery Temper. Play Mountain, or Plains. Play the Aurora Eidolon. Guess I attack with the Snack, or the Scrapwork Mutt. Okay, I'm still at 6. I do have the damage prevention. They have 3 cards in hand. It's getting tight. It's getting scary. We have a Thraben Charm. I can like Fiery Temper my own Scrapwork Mutt so that I can replay it and make the Spirit Mascot bigger. I don't think that's the right play, but I need draw cards. Okay, combat, attack. Okay, Scrapwork Mutt gets in. I'm going to kill the Scrapwork Mutt. I'm going to return the Scrapwork Mutt. Spirit Mascot gets bigger. Discard. We find the Thrilling Discovery. Play Thrilling Discovery. Turn the Eidolon. Draw. We will use the discard. Discard. Okay, Snacker's return. Fiery Temper on your Epicure. Okay, that was a big turn. I felt like that was useful. We are at 8 life now. I can prevent one spell. They discard a Tomb Raider. Plays a Reckless Impulse. And they find Inventor's Axe and a Mountain. Plays the Mountain. We win the game! New OP deck. It's the Thraben Charms weren't as good, I think, as Strands would be. I don't think we need as much like single point of removal. We just need to prevent stuff. Alright. Ooh, and the Festivities, huh? That could be pretty good. So let's maybe get rid of the Torch the Towers for the end of the Festivities. And then, is this good? Hopefully. Okay, this hand is not keepable. It was close. This hand looks decent. I'll keep. What am I getting rid of? Probably land. When it leads on a Reckless Lackey. Getting in for 1. I'll play the Windscarred Crag. So turn 2, Scrapwork Mutt, discard Snacker probably. A Reckless Impulse. We find Great Furnace Lightning Bolt. Go land, play Scrapwork, discard Snack. We have a Thrilling Discovery. They play a synthesizer, finding a land, kills my scrapwork mutt, gets in for 1. I can faithless looting, discard Aurora Eidolon and the Fiery Temper. Snacker returns. Will Fiery Temper to kill your creature. Play a land, pass the turn. They play synthesizer, finding a percussionist. Deal me another 1 damage. I'm at 17. We'll cast Thrilling Discovery. Return the Eidolon. Yep. Then we'll discard Eidolon Mountain, finding a Faithless Looting. Let's cast the Faithless Looting. Discard Mountain and Mountain. Play a Mountain. Play Voldaren Epicure. And I'm just holding back the snack on defense, blocking the Clockwork. The Galblast Face. I'm at 15. I'm kind of surprised about them doing that. They crack the Synthesizer, finding another Galvanic. They can Galvanic on the Snacker or go face. They go face. Yeah, I'm blocking. Block. Okay, Clockwork reveals a mountain. We have Faithless Looting in the graveyard. I think I'm just going to go land, play the Spirit Mascot, say yes, I guess. Mascot comes back. We'll go Scrapwork Mutt. Mascot is a 3/3 now. We discard the Fiery Temper, bolt the Samurai. Attack. Attack. They crack another Samurai, revealing a Percussionist. They play the Percussionist and a Synthesizer from hand, finding a Bushwhacker that they can't use. They could just play it. Plays the Bushwhacker. I'm going to Mutt, discard Aurora Eidolon, 2/3, cast Faithless Looting, discard Snacker, discard Mountain, play Mountain, Voldaren Epicure. Pass the turn. We still have 1 Faithless Looting. We crack another Synthesizer for another Samurai, finding a Tomb Raider, and another Percussionist. Then the Bushwhack. Okay. We're going to kill the Vigilance creatures, and then your 2/1 and your 2/1. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. I guess we block a 3/2. 6 damage. We have an Aurora Eidolon. I have multiple blood tokens. I'm going to try discarding the Aurora Eidolon, discarding the Fiery Temper. Fiery Temper to kill the Bushwhacker. I mean the Tomb Raider. Snacker returns. Let's go Scrapwork Mutt. Make my Spirit Mascot bigger, discard Sneaky Snacker. Back in with the Scrapwork Mutt. One has a Ginger Brute. And then they're going to give it unblockable. We will... So if I block both of these, I'm pretty toast. I feel like I'm not in a good spot, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. What do they flip? Voldaren Epicure and a Tomb Raider. Doesn't win the game. I'm at 3 life. It's pretty close to winning the game. Scrapwork Mutt. Let's cast Faithless Looting. Mascot's bigger. We have End the Festivities. That's huge. Oh man. I will discard the 2 lands. Land. Creatures come back. Cast End the Festivities. Cast Epicure. But now I need, like, life gain. I'm at 3 life. Did you find a bolt? They discard. Discarding Inventor's Axe. Okay, they did not find the bolt this time. Windscarred Crag is good. So let's discard the Scrapwork Mutt. Play Scrapwork Mutt. Mascot's bigger. Discard the Looting. We have Aurora Eidolon. Crag puts me to 4. I can just attack for 11. Attack. Kill your creature. Guess I'll attack with a few creatures. So I'll take 6 damage. I go to 5. Scrapwork Mutt is gone. Yes! We're 4-0. I will see you in round 5. Alright, Wizard 2002 is our opponent. They have the 20-year avatar. Good on them. Let's go. We're going to keep this one. This one doesn't have a ton of card draw. We have Scrapwork Mutt bargain. Kill something. I do like that Torch the Tower just takes out the Snacker as well. Let's play this Crag. Put it on mono blue. Well, I think I just go for... interesting. This is a tough question because I think the Spirit Mascot is going to be really important to get on the table. I do really like the Scrapwork Mutt though, so we're going to go Spirit Mascot. Now in my sideboard I have 5 Pyros, and that's about it. The Thraben Charms could be good too. Torch the Tower not doing very much in this game. Here they have a Ponder to set up the Delver, but they can't attack. So I can attempt to Torch the Delver. They might have a Dispel. They didn't have a Dispel. Now I can Scrapwork Mutt, and that will discard the Sneaky Snacker. They have 4 Spike. Okay. We'll attack in for 2. Ponder. In this situation, we can now Scrapwork Mutt, discard the Sneaky Snacker. Mutt. That makes the spirit mascot bigger, which is awesome. And then I will discard the snack and attempt an epicure. If they have another counterspell, they do not. I'll pick up a land with the Boros Garrison, attack in 4/5. Yeah. This deck seems to line up against blue and red. I hope. We're coming out fast. They brainstorm. Okay. How many terrors are we going to face down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a Cryptic Serpent. We have the Aurora Eidolon. Let's attempt a Faithless Looting. See if we can get back the Sneaky Snacker, make the Spirit Mascot bigger. We'll discard Aurora Eidolon and this Windscarred Crag. Snacker returns. Let's play out the Voldaren Epicure. I think I'm just going to filter the cards in hand right now. Discard Mountain. Discard Looting. Okay. Your turn. A Sleep of the Dead on my Spirit Mascot. Plays a Cryptic Serpent. Gets in. I guess I chump. We'll try Faithless Looting. Makes the Spirit Mascot bigger. Guard Eidolon. Land. So if they tap their mana at this point, I can just try to kill their Serpent or just Thraben Charm them. They Thought Scar themselves. I think I'm going to Thraben Charm them. Phew. Okay. That's good because it gets rid of the Sleep of the Dead. Okay. Gets in. I'll block. Then I will attempt to Faithless Looting. Make my Spirit Mascot a 6/6. They're going to counterspell. Not good. Pass the turn. They drew an island. They're attacking for 12. I will chump. I'm at 15. They play a Tolarian Terror. Looking for a draw spell. We find Sneaky Snacker. Not good enough. They Mental Note. So they have another blind draw. And then they have a Demon Inferior. GG. So we want 4 Pyroblast. And Thraben Charm. And we can cut the Torch to the towers. And then I guess the Fiery Tempers. Okay. I wish I could. I mean, I was really hoping to close out this 5-0. Mono blue is strong. All right, let's keep. I don't know if I can actually get this to work, but we're going to slam the Pursue the Pass on turn 2. They play an island. Okay, never mind. I'll play the Boros Garrison. Got the Mountain. They Mental Note away a Cryptic Serpent. So 1 instant sorcery in the graveyard. Best draw for me is Fire Blast. I have a Spirit Mascot. I will attempt to cast that. Okay, so they just snap off a counterspell. That means they probably have more counterspells in hand. Ponder for the opponent. They also didn't use a Hydroblast. Maybe they figured, I don't know why. Like, do they have another Hydroblast in hand? Maybe, maybe not. They just pondered though, so they probably can find another one. Let's cast another Spirit Mascot. This time, Hydroblast. Pass the turn. Maybe I should be hanging on to things. I think I'm just like slapping stuff on the table too aggressively. We now have a Red Blast. So let's cast Pursue the Past. Discard Snacker. Play out the Epicure. We are out of Red Blast ability. And then play Crag. And then pass the turn. I think on their end step, if I solve the Pursue the Past in the graveyard, I will discard the Aurora Eidolon. Play a 5th land. Here comes the Snakes. Tolarian Terror for 3 mana. I will discard the Aurora Eidolon. Finding a Looting. Interesting. Let's attempt another Spirit Mascot. They have a Hydro. I'm going to attempt a Pyro. Red Blast. That resolves. I will return. Then play a Faithless Looting. Discard Aurora Eidolon and Faithless Looting. Play land. I'm a little concerned that they have 4 Spike in their deck. Pop in. Okay. They have 4 cards. For 5 mana. 4 mana. It's the Lorien Revealed. That is strong. Then they use a Sleep of the Dead on the mascot. We're going to Thraben Charm, get rid of our graveyard. Get in for 5. We have Pursue the Past in the graveyard. Pursue the Past. You'll return the Aurora. Yep. Discard it. Gain life. If I find an untapped land, which we did not find an untapped land, but I have another Pursue the Past I can just cast. Cast Pursue the Past. Return. Discard. Just up so many cards in hand. Attacking for 3. And that is so awesome. Just 2 mana, draw card constantly. They Brainstorm into a Brainstorm. 5 cards in hand. Thought Scours away 2 islands. Pondering. Hydroblast on my mascot. Delver. Okay, so we go Pyroblast, kill your snake, and then we Rapwork Mutt, discard Fiery Temper, kill your Delver, and we win! Sweet! Alright. We're on the last match. A last game and the last match. Okay, do we keep? No, because this is my 1 mana play and it's blastable. Okay, this is much better. We can Faithless Looting, discard double Eidolon. I will keep, get rid of, guess I'm getting rid of the Spirit Mascot. Getting rid of the planes? I don't know. I'm getting rid of the planes. Land, go. Land, attempt to Faithless Looting. Discard. Very nice. Opponent cycles for an island. Turn 2, we play the Boros Garrison. Turn 3, we have Spirit Mascot getting back the 2 Eidolons. Opponent lays out a Delver. We can blast the Delver right now, or just play the Garrison. I'm playing the Garrison. Pick up the Mountain. They Thought Scour themselves, milling a Terror and a Mental Note. I think I want the Pyroblast for their terrors and not for specifically the Delver, but the Delver is a pretty good card. They get in for 3. Land. Spirit Mascot. We will return. They go Counterspell. Going to try to Counterspell back. Okay. And they have the Hydroblast. So they have 2 cards in hand. I want to see how many snakes they can put together here. We do return the Eidolons regardless, so the Faithless Looting in hand becomes pretty good still. Okay, they have a Terror. This is much harder. Let's cast Faithless Looting. We'll discard Fiery Temper and Eidolon. And then we will attempt to Fiery Temper the Insectile Aberration. That just resolves. I still have Pyroblast in hand. I'm going to play Mountain. And what's my plan? The Thraben Charm to get rid of your yard loses to a Force Spike. Yeah? Okay, they're down to just Terror. I have Pyroblast. They Brainstorm. So they could have found another counterspell. I can put the Aurora Eidolon on the table and then just chump. I'm going to attempt to Pyro. Yeah. Pay the ward. They have a counterspell. They will their Epicure. Land. I will discard the Eidolon. Finding another Eidolon. They Lorien Revealed. This would be a great time for me to draw something good. Draw. We block. I can Pyro it if I draw Pyro. So I will attempt a Faithless Looting. Discard Eidolon Windscarred Crag. Play Scrapwork Mutt. Discard the Plains. Play the Crag. Play a Delver. I think I have to just keep chumping, which doesn't feel good. Block. Cast Pursue the Past. The Eidolons will come back. They have a counterspell. We still get everything back. And then we're going to attempt a Faithless Looting. Discard. Play land. Play Thrilling Discovery. See if this one resolves. We will discard the Eidolons. Okay. I'm getting closer. Keep gaining a small amount of life at a time. They ponder. Okay, so I really want to take down this Delirium Terror. I can Pursue the Past, discard Snack. Looking for, or, okay, there's the Pyroblast for the Delirium Terror. Past, destroy the Delirium Terror. Then we will Pursue the Past, discard Snack, and Raymond Charm your graveyard. Play the Crag, back to 9 life. I don't know if I can take this down. This is a crazy matchup. They find a Demon Inferior. Is that good? I don't know. It does flip their creature. Plays another Delver. Gets in for 3. You have 2 Pursue the Past in the graveyard. Let's play a Thrilling Discovery. Discard. Find Snacker, Scrapwork Mutt. Play Scrapwork Mutt. Discard the Snack. We have a Spirit Mascot, which returns all my creatures. And then I'll play land. Try Mutt on Earth. Make the mascot a little bit bigger. Discard the Aurora Eidolon. Find another mascot. No attack. Well, I have to attack with Scrapwork Mutt. Definitely not attack. Not attacking with that one. And then we are planning to shove Snacker in front of the Delver. Let's see what it flips on. Well, they have the Demon Inferior in their hand too. They reveal a Mental Note. They're going to Brainstorm. Now Demon Inferior costs a single mana. They deem the Sneaky Snack. I do want it second from the top, I think. Deems the mascot. Okay. Gets in. Get a 2 life. Play the Spirit Mascot. Return the Eidolon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I might die here, huh? Play the Pursue the Past. Yeah, actually. That kills me. I shouldn't have put those creatures on top because now I'm going to lose. Yeah, opponent outplayed me for sure. Well, GG's. We finished 4-1. This was a sweet league. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video.